Super awkward video intro. We're out here amongst the flowers. Why am I out here? I don't know. It is a beautiful day though, so try to spend as much time out here as I can. All jokes aside, you guys, actually do have to get out of the garden and get into the fish room because we've got some Aponogeton. It's time to get it in there, and so let's get to aquascaping.
Oh my god, it's so hot and humid in here! Aponogeton Crispus. It is an aquarium plant. Alright, Aponogeton Crispus is a cool type plant that will grow, I say little, it'll grow really big. It'll grow about 20 inches tall. So you want to keep that in mind if you're going to be putting it in your aquarium. It is going to grow quite large. It's going to take up a lot of space. A similar kind of plant to this, cousin plant, would be a Madagascar lace, and a couple other plants that escape my mind right now. But the Aponogeton Crispus is a pretty cool plant, honestly. This will grow quite robust in most aquariums. Has a pretty wide variety of temperatures that it can handle, along with water quality and stuff like that. But you do want to make sure that it does have some nice directional light headed to it. It's not a great plant that's going to be handling ambient light. It wants to have some directional light on its leaves, and also it's going to grow quite large. So you definitely do want to have it at the back of your aquarium to give it space to grow large. First of all, enough space to grow large, and enough space to grow large towards the front of the aquarium. If you put this right by the front, it's going to block out a lot of view. It's not going to look that great scape-wise. We're going to be putting it into the 240 here. I'm very excited to get another one of these plants in. It's been quite a while since I've had one, and it's definitely something I want to get in. Now the water parameters on it, like I said earlier, are pretty simple and pretty easy to maintain. It's not that difficult to have water for this plant. You can go from like 70 all the way up to almost 90 degrees. So most aquarium temperature isn't going to be a big problem. It doesn't need a ton of CO2 necessarily, although CO2 will help it grow quicker, faster, and better light. And fertilizers, of course, are going to allow it to grow quicker and faster, that's for sure. But I would say this is a great beginner plant. Beginner to intermediate plant. Mainly I say intermediate because of how large it will grow. It will grow quite large and can definitely take up a lot of space. So that's why I'm putting it in the 240, and I have a spot for it already. I'm going to move a couple of things around a little bit. You guys will get to see the up close planting, but we're going to get this thrown in there, and then I will definitely be keeping you guys updated as this thing grows. But super excited to get it in. The first thing that I want to be able to show you guys on camera is to go ahead and remove the Rockwool. It is pretty important to do that. And this may or may not be one or two. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, we got a baby. Yeah, we got one little baby right there. And I'm thinking this is two. It feels like two. It might actually just be one though. Oh, no, we got a couple. We got another little one right there. Whoa! Get off my hand. There we go. And one, two. Well, we hit the lottery. We hit the plant lottery, and that's what it's all about sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky and you pick a pot that has a bunch in each one. We've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3 kind of medium-sized plants, and then 2 little babies. I'm going to take the little babies, I'm going to put them into the 150 that's just to my right here, the shrimp tank. Let those grow up a little bit bigger before I go ahead and stick them into the 240. But sometimes it's good to hit the lottery, you know what I'm saying, with the plant action. So go ahead and get these planted in there. One thing we're going to need is some tweezers. I find it virtually impossible to plant these little bulbs with my fingers. Even though I'm pretty good at it, I still find it to be virtually impossible. So get yourself some tweezers if you don't have any. I'll throw a link down below so you guys can check that out and grab a few. They're pretty cheap nowadays, like $5, something like that, and get it shipped right to your door. So that's pretty cool. And we'll get these, make some space for the Aponogeton, whatever you want to call it. We'll get these moved in and make it happen.